back. We are right into the game. Welcome everybody to our community Valorant Scrims number 3. I am your host, Hype Man Gaming. This is our third event that we've used for Valorant scrimmages. We have a 4v4 starting off for the night. We have small PP gang versus big PP support group. Let's see what happens. Here we go. We got some action going on over on B site. They've taken up half the team already. They don't quite know where the other two are. They're pushing on the site, and we're going to go ahead and get the plant down. Oh, and that is one pick for Gravestone. Small PP gang is gonna have to do this retake all by himself. A 3v1. Watching the elbow, knew where she was coming from, but Nari gets the headshot, takes him out, and secures that round for her team. All right, let's see who we have here on the small PP gang squad. We have small PP gang himself, Nookie, Player 1, and Prince of Urchin. On big PP support group, the attacker side, we have Gravestone, Shadow of Ithaca, Nari, and Abel. Let's see what happens. I see we have a Guardian pick coming out round 2 from Gravestone. Let's see if it works out for him. Oh, never mind. But oh no, yeah, it's a Guardian, right? It's a Guardian. Yeah, it's a Guardian. Now on the defensive side, we have a Viper, Killjoy, Reyna, and Brimstone, actually. Interesting choice. As well as on the attacking side, we have a Reyna, a Jet, a Phoenix, and a Sage. So let's see what happens. A lot of stuff is going on in Hookah. Abel gets the first pick on the Shadow, trying to secure the site for his team. But it looks like defending side is going to hard rotate over to B, and it's kind of slowed down for a bit. Let's see if they decide to push on. They do. They decide to push out and go for it. Prince of Urchin gets the first pick and dismisses away back into elbow. Abel being able to take out small PP gang for CT. Can they get the bomb down? They are planting. 2v3 for defensive. Oh, what a spot. What a spot up there. Gravestone, the only one with an actual gun this time around. Actual rifle. And player 1 is going to get surrounded in elbow, and that is round 2 for the attacker team. You love to see it. You love to see it. And now that they've won, this is actually really good for Gravestone and his eco, because he can now save this round, getting ready for the next round. Looks like that buy actually worked out for him. Oh, crazy stuff going on. Looks like we're gonna have an A push this time. Except they've left Spike in spawn. You kind of need that Spike to do that, guys. So we're gonna go over here to high camera mode. We're gonna be able to see everybody, be able to see everything that's going on. So it looks like we have all 4 players over here on B side for the attacking team. 1 lurking in showers, and it seems to be that the only player on A will be the Viper. Player 1 holding site by himself. He sees all the util. He sees everything going on. So we are going to get the hard rotate over here from the defending team. Good usage of util, holding the site completely by himself. Player 1 held off 3 different spots with his own util, but they do get 2 picks. Bloodbath going on all around. 1 player remaining for the attacking team. Nari, let's see if she can clutch it out. She does not. She goes through the teleporter and tries to go straight over to B side, but Prince of Urchin with the stinger wall bangs and takes her out. All right, now Nookie being the Killjoy, haven't really seen Mr. Nookie play more defensive type players. As of recent, we've been seeing more aggressive style characters from him, such as a Raze or a Phoenix or a Jet, characters like that. So it's interesting to see him playing the Killjoy, but it seems to be working out for him. Looks like he's doing very well. Prince of Urchin, a player joining us for the first time. Love to see, or I'm excited to see what he has to bring to the table. Excited, super excited. Small PP gang, also a first timer of the channel. Shoots a molly in there, tries to hold him back. It's like he knows. It's like he has the all-knowing third eye. Alright, the attacking team will rotate out, except for Shadow. Shadow is going to see what he can do. But he has the spike. He needs to be careful. Now, this is also an interesting pick from Shadow. Shadow usually plays Jet, a more aggressive player. But he seems like he's rocking the Sage as of right now. Nari on the other team does main Jet as well, so that might have been the reasoning behind that. But we'll see. We'll see if he can if we can pull anything out with it. Gravestone still lurking, and he gets a kill. Lurking with the Stinger, gets one pick. Now they're gonna think that they're going for the A site, and we're gonna have a 3v1 over here going on to B.
30 seconds left.
They're gonna know. If they're gonna go, they have to go now because the rotate is already on the way. We have Prince of Urchin hiding in the corner, but Shadow of Ithaca drops him, says, no, 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 you cannot hide today.
Spike planted.
And they hear player one coming from, uh-oh. He's got a firefight on him in hookah. Only 8 bullets, he does get the kill! Didn't push him, Nari did not push him. Now they know where she's coming from, spraying through the smoke. Oh, he's just about to kill her, but he doesn't know it yet. Here's her behind the box. Player, you heard her behind. It looked like you knew, but then you just threw it away. Interesting play there. Interesting play. Unfortunate for player one in hookah. Maybe he had his headphones on backwards. Maybe the game deceived him. But well, who knows? Who knows what happened? All right, we're going to continue on with the game. 3-1, starting off with the attacking side, Big Peepee support gang. Looks like they're bringing the Big Peepees to the party and all the support that they've got. Wow. All right, and here we go. Looks like an aggressive attack over on B long. 3 players are here, as well as all the Killjoy util. So basically a 4v4 over here on B side. As a player, holds it by himself, and they can't. There we go. Finally take out that. Finally take out that turret. Got the wall going up. They're gonna push onto site. Defenders just holding angles pretty much, waiting for them to push on, and it's working out for them.
Spike planted.
Shadow gets 1 kill. Doesn't know that Reyna's coming up behind him. Oh, Pensive! Pensive, you sly dog, you! Oh, here's him coming from elbow, and he does get the pick. 3 kills from Pensive Urchin that round, and he's going to get the defuse as well, leading his team to victory in that round. Very nicely done. And with that, player will get his ultimate for next round or whatever round he decides to use it on. Good call on defending team, letting him get that ult. Alright, Gravestone going with the Guardian again. One of his favorite guns to use in this game. Also, a very pretty gun to use. So, I don't blame him. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it's his favorite gun. He has been rocking the Odin a lot recently. Trying to use the wallbang power, but looks like the Guardian it is. Nari with the op. We've seen a lot of Nari op kills coming out as of recent days. So, let's see if she can get a kill over on B long. Doesn't quite see anybody. Gravestone is going to rush in, gonna lead the way. But defending team is going to just hold out. They do take out the turret. Nookie might have to start picking different spots for that turret to be, because they keep taking it out before they even get onto site. But at the same time, it also tells them that where the attacking team is going. So, looks like we have 1 or 2 waiting over here in hookah. Kind of playing it slow. Hopefully they think that they're going to rotate around. Uh-oh. Got a long-range battle going on, and it looks like they're going to decide to back off. That's an ult in hookah, and it will take Abel out. But the immediate res is coming in. So you're going to make it a 4v4, 3v4. I'm sorry, Nari with the kill. Gravestone all the way over at A. The lurk working out for his team. Gravestone with an interesting tactic here. Teleporting to come back. Kind of leading the way for his team so that he can just make sure that they get onto site. He doesn't know that Urchin's there. Urchin will get the kill. But Gravestone has given his team plenty of time to set up for the defending side to come for this retake. And we have the ult coming out from Abel, trying to push on, trying to hold them back for even more time. Hey, and all that does is actually give them more time and information for this retake to try and shut this retake down. Oh, and Pensive pushing on to get it. Looks like Shadow is going to be holding a long angle here. Both of them on bomb. They're going to have to go for it. But Pensive with the aim doesn't even need to worry about it. Telling small PP gang, hey, you go for the defuse. I got your back. Don't worry me. Don't worry about it. Don't doubt me for a second. Pensive. What a clean 2 rounds for him. 3K, 2 rounds in a row. Doing very well. And looks like Nookie is going to decide to keep the turret where it is. Although it may be able to be taken down from B long, it does still give them a lot of information. Now the defending team, Small PP Gang, kind of going with the 3v or the 3-to-1 setup. Player being able to hold side by himself on A just because of all the util that he has. So they are able to put 3 players over on B site as well as all the Killjoy util. This is a very tough site for them to take. Maybe deciding to use the ult. Not quite. Player still over here by himself holding A. Nothing quite going on. It looks like the attacking side is trying to decide what they want to do.
For you.
And Nookie will get the first kill on Denari. Looks like they are going to rotate around, except for Gravestone, the lurker of the team. I don't think any kills are going to come from this. It doesn't look like any of the defending team is actually wanting to go and flank. If they do, though, Gravestone will be there. Just kidding. He is on his way to the site. Player 1. Holding side by himself, using all of his util very, very well. Oh, he saw Shadow. Does Shadow know? Flash coming out. And the Killjoy will go down. The ult. This is going to hold them from sight. Are they going to have enough time to plant? Uh-oh. Oh, 1 player is detained. And 1 player got taken out because of that ult. They don't know that Shadow is detained, though. That's alright. He gets the gun, he gets the wall, and he gets out safe. Looks like it's going to be somewhat of a save round from Shadow and Gravestone. The defending team just shutting them down. Small PP Gang with a very destructive force on the defensive side. Viper with all her ult. Killjoy with all of her util. Killjoy with all of her util. And then Brimstone with all of the smokes. This is going to be a hard half for the attacking team, which on their side, Big PP Sport Group, their side has really a really hard pushing team. They have the Reyna, the Jet, the Phoenix, and just 1 support player. So this is what we're looking for. Good trade coming out from Shadow of Ithaca on Belong. Small PP Gang getting the first kill, and Shadow getting the trade off. So this is a crazy first half coming out from both teams, actually, because the more defensive team is on defense first, and the more attacking team is on attack first. Some would say this is most would say this is a very CT-sided map. So if you can, the attacking team, however many rounds they can get with here, is going to greatly benefit them in the second half, especially with the team comp that they have. Oh, that's 1 kill. Oh, but Pensive is there for the trade. Pensive getting Nari as she stops the plant. And the 3rd kill. Wow. Somebody stop this man. Pushing through. Holding the site almost by himself. Leading his defensive team with a strong, whatchamacallit. I don't even know what I was going to say there. Lost my words there for a second. Basically being a strong leader for his team. It's working out for him very well. Very crazy stuff. Looks like Nookie is going to push out here a little bit. Gonna jump out. Doesn't really see anybody because they are all going to A. Player 1 will be backing off. We're gonna have to go up. And looks like we're gonna have an A push here. We have player 1 over here in hookah to the left, if you can see that, if we can see the players through the wall. We have 3 in mid and 1 over in showers. The lurker being over in showers, doing what he does best. The Viper util being used very, very well. Putting out that smoke cloud just so that he cannot, they can't see anything, or they can't see him from heaven as he watches with his op. But Shadow is going to push on, going to get that first kill, putting up the wall, but getting picked from heaven. Player 1 trying to hold his team, or hold down for his team until they get here. All the util goes back up. The defensive team is going to be able to push on over and rotate to come help player 1 out. Gravestone holding this crazy angle and not being able to see him coming.
Welcome to my world.
Uh-oh. Oh, coming out from heaven. Pensive takes him out. Crazy retake we have here. What's going on? Pensive going through lamps. Player 1 looking through for his ult, but Abel is going to be able to take him out. Can player 1 take it? Take the retake? Oh, he gets the kill with the ghost. He's going for the... It's a battle of the ups! And Nari just decides to dip out, knowing full well that she has the round, and coming back over here so that she doesn't get taken out. Wow. Crazy play there. Just holding it off long enough that they can get the bomb and get the round, and then juking player 1 from teleporter so that she can keep her op. Well played. Well played. Player 1 trying to at least take the op away from Nari, going through the teleporter. Smart idea, but Nari just too ready for it. Using them sound cues. Look at this man. Look at this man. The util from player 1 is phenomenal right now. I don't know if he meant to do that. Shot the molly and then backed off into teleporter. Maybe he did mean to do that. Maybe he didn't. Looks like he's gonna wait to see if anyone comes through teleporter. To try and hold, try and get a quick kill on him. Player 1 will hold them off. Oh, looks like oh, they decide not to do it. Looked like they were going for teleporter, but they just used it to get onto site, not being able to be seen from heaven. Smart play. They do hear the teleport. Pensive coming around towards the backside, but Gravestone, Lexer doesn't get the kill though, and Pensive will be able to heal off of that. But Shadow with the one riff, the Sheriff, the double kill with the Sheriff, holding out for his team. Nari getting a shot and dipping out of there, but being taken out by Small PP Gang. Shadow standing here being ready, and they will take him out. They will get the op, and they will secure that round. Wow. And a 5-5 round count in the first half. This is pretty crazy. So, I mean, with the strong defensive team comp that the defensive side has right now, and for the strong team comp that the attacking team has right now, this is basically how I thought this would go out. With a strong force of defense against a strong force of offense. It's just very even. It also is a 4v4, so you don't really have the, you can't really count the 5th player being in there, or the 5th possibility of a 5th angle being watched in there. But at the same time, it's still an even game. It's still 4 players versus 4 players. Both teams having strong team comps in their respective sides. So it's it's a lot going on. So
Don't overthink it.
now, what I'm interested to see is the next half. The next half, we're gonna have the attacking side on the defensive team, and the defensive side, on the attacking team. So, attacking team on the defensive side, etc., etc. You know what I meant. Nookie holding short or holding close. Are they gonna see him? Oh, Nookie gets the first shot, taking a lot of health off of Shadow of Ithaca, but getting the kill to begin with. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that is one kill. Pence of Urchin going to teleporter, being aggressive. An attacking team does have sight. They are going to continue to plant.
One enemy remaining.
Nari with making the shot. Looks like Pensive is all by himself in hookah. If he can make this, if he can get these kills that he needs, if he can get all 3 of these kills, this will be a technical ace for the round. Uh-oh. Oh, if he would have waited just a split second, Nari and himself would have come into contact, but he doesn't. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that spray was so close to killing him. Nari is watching the angle, and Gravestone getting the spray through the wall, headshotting the man and taking him out. Will he be able to get his gun? Oh, he does not quite get the gun. But it's the last round and a half. Spend all your money, spend all your creds. You're going to lose it anyways in the next round. And we have another A-side push coming here from the attacking team. Looks like they have left the spike and spawn though. But let's get a bird's eye view on what's going to be happening here. And here we go. Looks like we have, there he is. Looks like we have 1 lurking in showers as always, and then 3 over there in the mid area. Looks like we have 2 players over here on A side this time. 1 holding close on lamps, and 1 holding heaven still with that op. Good wall usage just to be able to get onto site without being seen by the op. But Pensive taking out 2 players at lamps, taking out 3 players at lamps. He's a madman. He's crazy, and they will have plenty of time to defuse. Gravestone running all the way around. He's not going to have enough time. He's got to go now, but they know where he's coming from. And this will be a 6th round coming out from the defensive team. Evening up the round count, evening up the game, and switching over sides. Wow, that was crazy stuff. Pensive is just a one-man army. His aim and his aggression is impeccable. Being able to take out multiple players like that, and especially in a 4v4 type of situation, 4v4 kind of game, if you take out 1, even 2 players in a row like that, that is a huge dink in the other team, because that's so many less players that they have, because you only have 4 players. That's half the team right there. Pensive doing very well, being the entry for his team. Awkward turret for Nookie. Maybe it might just be for defensive purposes. Oh, and Nookie, the blind right click, taking Abel out. Putting up the util. Now, here's Pensive being able to take out Gravestone right on site. Uh-oh, not quite being able to take out Shadow, though. Shadow of Ithaca rocking in the shower area. Nari coming over here from mid. Gonna smoke that off. She's got to go now, though. She has to go now. Oh, she knows where he's at. At least she has the information for him. Shadow will have to back off to reload. And he goes for it. Uh-oh. We have a pistol bout. And he walls off. But he doesn't know that he put him up on the box. Oh, no. What a crazy play. What a lucky situation for player 1. He would have had to break through the wall, and with a pistol, that would have at least let Shadow get the spike down to half. What an unfortunate situation for Shadow of Ithaca. He had the play. He had the right idea. It just didn't work out. That was crazy. Oh, man. The wall was his own downfall. How insane was that? All right, and even though they did lose that round, Gravestone will buy a judge for this round. Gravestone, I've noticed, doesn't really know what saving is. And with that shot, they now know that he has a judge. So he's given them that information. Backing off. They know he's going to want to hold a close angle. Nookie will get that first pick, but going for too many different people, should have just picked one person to go for. Gravestone being taken out, and now they have that judge for their attack. Player one going back around. Nookie stealing the judge. Shadow of Ithaca being able to take one out. Trying to res Casper, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that was a misclick. Nari's going to push out. Stealing a ghost. Just making their odds even better. But Small PP Gang takes out Nari. So it will be down to a 1v3 with the Sage and the Sage Classic. Sage, one of the better retake characters. I'm just kidding. Absolutely not. But if you have aim like Shadow does, you have all... That's all you need. Uh-oh. Knows that he won't be able to actually defuse the bomb. But he is going to do a little bit of eco damage for his team. At least get 2 kills. Oh, man. And what a crazy round. Now, what I just realized is this is actually going to be very good for Small PP Gang and their team comp. Because if they can get onto a site, if they can get the bomb planted onto a site, that is going to be where they shine the most. Because they have the better util. They have the better util to hold down a certain position for when they get the spike down. The defending team with their team comp, they're gonna have to play more aggressive. If they hold the way they are, they're not using their util to the advantage that they need. So we'll see what happens. But first kill will be over in the hookah area. Looks like the attacking team is going to push on to B site, or they're going to shoot a lot, make a bunch of noise, and then dip out. Kind of depends on what kind of depends on what they decide to do. But they did get that first pick, so they have the room to rotate. But it looks like they're gonna maybe run into some resistance along the way. Abel coming around the backside, but he just missed them. Nobody was in guard him. And Small PP Gang, the Brimstone, getting 2 picks with that man, my words today with that Bulldog. And him getting that pick is going to allow his team to get onto site. Pensive Urchin waiting for the rotate. Doesn't know that he's there. And it's textbook stuff. Textbook delivery. Waiting for the rotate. Getting at least 1 kill. And they will run back to site. 4v1. Abel, what will Abel to be able to do with just a stinger? His util and a stinger. They now know where he's coming from. But Nookie will be able to take him out with the use of his turret. Name a more iconic duo, Killjoy and the turret. I'll wait. Name a more iconic duo down in the comments. I'll wait for it. No one can prove me wrong. Killjoy and the turret. All right, now Small PP Gang doing very well in the second half. 3 rounds in a row. Now, this will be a full gun round from both teams, though, so we will see what happens now that both teams have actual rifles, have actual weapons. But so far, it's just looking out to be Small PP Gang's game. Trying to play slow here through showers. Once he sets up the wall, they're gonna know that they're here. Yep, and here they are. Here they come. Oh, Gravestone with the Odin taking him out. That's 2 kills. He hears. Oh my goodness. The wall actually not working out for player 1 there, allowing Gravestone to just spray through his Viper wall. And they have no idea where he is and where the shots are coming from. Not being able to aim and to take him out. Good hold from Gravestone, and looks like it'll just be player 1 trying to save, maybe trying to do some eco damage. But they will go hunting, it looks like.
Toxin screen down.
Looks like the dogs are hunting. Here we go. Shadow is going to be coming around the corner very soon. Both of them are going to be coming around the corner at the same time. What's going to happen? Shadow almost turned around and looked away. If player 1 would have gotten that kill, he would have been in a great situation, because then he could have just turned the other way and looked for Shadow of Ithaca. But Abel is able to put a stop to that, and maybe in an alternate dimension that happened, but in this dimension, in this universe, Abel just domes player 1 and moves on to the next round. Gravestone still rocking the Odin. Looks like we're going to be here on site. holding on site. So, rocking a 2-2 site team comp hold on the defensive team. Attacking players, looks like they're going to go 3 showers and 1 mid. The op is going to be in mid. What an interesting play by this team. But they are going to have a 2-2 hold for each site. They do not have the util to be able to do so. And Gravestone just spraying through the wall.
You should run.
The Viper wall and the other wall. The Killjoy ult is coming out. Nookie's able to take out Gravestone. Anyone on site is going to be detained, but it won't matter if Shadow is just going to run the show, take the reins, and move on to the next round, clearing out the attacking team. All right. Let's see what's going on over here on the B side. Nari holding off or hanging out in hookah. Shadow of Ithaca holding out in on B long. And they're both going to push out, it looks like. Nope, Nari's going to hold here in hookah. Shadow of Ithaca is going to push out. Trying to get the taps. He does bring him down to super low health, but he also will get dinked himself. Throwing up a wall, being able to heal himself, but it looks like they're going to push on. Push hard through this B long area. Is he going to be able to hold off? The rotate is coming through from A. 3 of them in this area. Holding out, or putting up the Viper wall so he has no idea where they're coming from or where they're going to be. Oh, he's going to back off. He's getting pushed. Nope, Pensive backing off. Pensive just trying to hold him off. Oh, and Shadow will get that kill, but the Viper ult is now up, and he's sitting on top of the box. What an interesting spot. No one is going to see that coming, but Nari being able to take him out. She did see it coming. She proved me wrong. Here we go. Nari and Shadow holding the site, retaking the site, and defusing all by themselves, doing what they do best, and that is kick ass. Basically kicking ass that round, evening up the game. All right, 9-9. You couldn't ask for a more even game than this. You couldn't ask for more explosions, more crazy plays, more big wins here, rather than here on Hype Man Gaming. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys stick around, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the games. But let's get right back into it. Looks like Gravestone is going to be a little more aggressive with his Odin this time in showers. Looks like he might try to push out, as he will. He hears them running, and he's going to peek out. Getting 1 pick. Getting... not quite, but he does do a lot of damage to the Brimstone and the Killjoy. But Pensive being able to clear out mid for them, and that is sight. I don't think they realize this, though. If they take too long, they're not going to be able to get onto site before Nari and Shadow have the opportunity to rotate. And here we are. Shadow already rotated around. Nari coming around for the flank.
Spike planted.
Let's see what they can do. The Sage and the Jet, the dynamic duo, but attacking team doing the most here. He has spotted Spike. He knows where it is. He knows what it's planted for. But problem is, now you have to find out where all the other players are, where all the hiders are. Bring them out of their hidey holes. We have one holding the angle over here. Shadow's not quite expecting it. And Pensive, with the aim that he has, if you don't catch him with his pants down, more than likely, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times, he is going to win that gunfight. That's a pretty-ass Phantom. Holy cow. Anyways, back to the game. We have the attacking team showing some signs of life after their 3 rounds in a row at the beginning of the half. Defending team being able to get 3 rounds for themselves back and evening up the game, but the attacking side being able to kind of shut that down, showing signs of life. So let's see if they can run with the momentum or if they can create any momentum at all going on to the late game of our first game here. We do have 4 ultimates ready for the defensive team. Maybe we will see some of those here soon. But we also have 2 ready for the attacking team. Let's see if they're able to use them at all. Brimstone smoking off over here in showers. Gravestone might be able to hear that. Buying another Odin, it has been working out for him. And we've seen this situation before. We've seen it before. He gets 1 kill. Spraying through the Viper wall. It's he does, like, what are you to do? You can't make the same mistake twice. But at least they only lost 1 player to the Odin this time. Nari getting the op shot. Rotating very quickly. Fastest rotation I've ever seen.
30 seconds left.
And it looks like Viper, aka Player 1, is going to be rotating all the way to B through spawn. It looks like they're gonna kind of get the idea that he's either rotating or saving. So Nari is backed off to B site, and Shadow has backed off to hold the back of A site. So it looks like there will be no kills at the end of this round, and defending team will even it up for this next round coming up. Very well played. Good decision to save the op from Player 1. I mean, 2v1 is possible with the op. I've seen it done before. But at the same time, you don't want to risk it because the op is now more expensive than it's ever been. So buying that is kind of more rare nowadays. You don't really see op buys as often. So when you have it, and if you need to make sure that you keep it, that's usually going to be the decision made. But we'll see what happens. If anyone else buys an op, if anyone else is able to use it, and we'll see how many kills we get coming off from this side. So looks like we have a B side push this time. Shadow holding close over here on Garden. Pensive is gonna push up close. Nari getting the idea that they're in hookah. Pensive taking out Shadow, smoking off the entire site. Using the run it back over here from the defending team. Not been working out for him, though. Pensive is going to push all the way around to elbow. Nari taking him out, though, with the op. Taking out the top frag of the attacking team. And we have multiple ults coming out this round. Gravestone with his ultimate and the Odin. Scary, scary business. Trying to use this retake. Or use it for this retake. So let's see if they can pull anything off. That turret not doing anything, but giving away their position. You can't help but think that was Gravestone's fault. Giving away the position so that Nookie was able to know they were coming and be able to hold the angle. But Nari, 2nd kill, 3rd kill from Nari. Is she going to be able to get the ace? Can they defuse? Oh no! It's down to a 1v1! And the util! The snake bite taking out Gravestone. Oh my goodness. Oh man. What an intense round. People dying left and right. Angles being covered. Ultimates being thrown out. Nari with the triple kill with the op, but they can't finish strong. Player 1 able to hold them off long enough, get the op shot onto Nari, and then being able to use the snake bite onto the bomb so that he cannot defuse. Incredible play from Player 1. And it looks like Gravestone trying to hold close with the Odin and showers. Did not work out for him. Pensive with that inhuman reaction time. Uh-oh. Nari is holding heaven this time on A. Looks like they tried to switch it up. Killjoy will go out, but it's not going to cover all of heaven or all of sight. So they're gonna have to use it for what they can. Spike did not even get down. Nari and Abel holding them off. All right, and that will be Abel down. 2v1. Brimstone versus Jet and Sage. Gets the spike, waiting for the op, and he takes her out. Just barely missed the shot. But he doesn't know that Shadow is waiting around the corner, and it's just a one-tap for Shadow to finish that round. Oh my goodness. These games are insane. These rounds are crazy. It just hasn't been some of the beginning rounds were more dominant in one team or another's favor. Maybe in the earlier game, one of the teams won a few rounds in a row and it was starting to look dominant, but both teams have pushed back equally so hard, and they're in this tug of war. It is a constant tug of war happening for both sides in this game. And Gravestone will get the first kill, and he has located Spike. All he has to do is hold that angle with the Odin, and he is in a great position. But player one is onto him for it. Just trying to spray through. And he gets him! He takes him out. Uh-oh. Looks like we have a disconnection from Nari in the on the defensive team. We may have to call a timeout or hold a take a break. But for the beginning of this, or for the rest of this round, it will still be a 2v2. Taking out Prince of Urchin comes Shadow of Ithaca, getting the headshot. Prince of Urchin, though, with the reaction times of a legend, almost being able to take him out, almost being able to get that flick. And Brimstone, Small PP Gang, is going to try and get the spike back.
30 seconds
Stealing
left.
a gun, trying to make of this round what he can. But we'll see. Looks like he's just going to hold. He's not really going to do anything. He's going to try and save this round. I mean, he did get a gun, so it's a good eco decision for him. But Shadow of Ithaca and
10
Gravestone
seconds left.
are right. Or Shadow of Ithaca and Small PP King are right next to each other, and they don't even know it.
Last enemy taken out.
And they do find each other, and the kill is taken for Shadow of Ithaca. Oh, it looks like Nari is back? Question mark. All right, and it looks like we do have a timeout coming out here for both teams. We have called a timeout so that Nari can get back into the game. Looks like she is disconnected, so we're gonna try to get her back in. We have our technical difficulties for the game, but it's just just a quick little fix, hopefully. And the defensive team is going to need her in these coming rounds, because she has been putting in work with that op. Put an op in Nari's hands, and she is going to put in overtime with it. She's gonna clock in, put in that work, and yeah. Nookie drawing a happy face. Player one drawing another happy face. Looks like the other team is hilariously waiting for Nari to come back. All right. As soon as Nari gets back, we will continue the game. This does give both teams a good opportunity to kind of talk about some tactics here, kind of talk about some game plan, or maybe they're just kind of say, you know what, like whatever happens, we just go for it. So. Sorry, homies, I am talking to my moderator real quick about what's going on in the game, and we're going to get back to you guys very soon. All right, now let's talk about each of the individual players now that we have time. Really quickly, we'll just start right here with player one. Player one, the util king. Not very many people can play Viper the way that he does. Player one being able to play Viper in such a way where he uses the util so locked down in such a locked down way. As you can tell from earlier, player one was on A side by himself, and with the util, being able to stall them in enough time that his team could rotate all the way around, being able to hold it down on his own. That is a util king, if I do say so myself. All right, on to Nookie. Nookie is one of our fresh players that we've just met as of recent, but showing up and showing out in the ways and the characters that he likes to play. I've seen a lot of raids from him, and this very new Killjoy, being using the util very well as well. Fun guy, fun person. Likes to always go for them clips, which I mean I gotta say I am a fan of myself as well. So fun person. I'm glad you came and joined us. All right, Pensive Urchin. I've seen crazy stuff from this man. It's the first game I've played with him and or watched from him, and his aim is legendary. He's got the reaction times of a god, and he is over here just popping kids left and right. Very aggressive player too. So something that, I mean, as a Reyna main or as a Reyna player, as a duelist, you do kind of need that on a team. So it's a good thing. Man, look at these guys making it rain. All the money. Calm down, everybody. Don't spend too much of your money. All right, small PB gang. This is our first time seeing him as well, playing the Brimstone. But from what we've seen so far, his aim is very good, and his Brim smoke and util usage is also very good. Very solid player. Very glad that he joined us for this round of Valorant community scrims, and I hope he comes back for us to play next time. Gravestone. What can I not say about Gravestone? Gravestone is more of the lurker of the bunch, and honestly, he does it very well. There are some times where it is kind of more helpful to have him there as a team. But if you can get your 1 or 2 picks onto the site that you're on by themselves, and they start to rotate, Gravestone does his job very well on getting that last pick and making them think that they're going to go to the site that they're not actually going to go to, the site that he is on. And it looks like we have switched it back. Is Nari back? I can only spectate the other 3. Maybe not. But it looks like we are going to be continuing the game 3v4. I don't know what the decision on that one was, but it seems like they made my moderator made a decision there just to kind of play it out, so that we don't have everyone waiting for too long. Abel, also a really cool player, really fun player. Seen a lot from him in his Phoenix. Seen a lot from in this game. So let's see if he can pull it out. Now, Classic versus a Vandal. Not much you can do there. Gravestone spraying through the smoke again, but he's going to get taken out in the reload. And Shadow not being able to get the trade. Pensive Urchin taking him out, and they're just going to finish that round. Unfortunately, Nari will not, it looks like will not be able to connect again for this round, for this game. So hopefully we can figure out what's going on and get her back in. But as of right now, it is 3 versus 4, unfortunately. So I apologize to the attacking team. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like they've made the consecutive decision, or sorry, the executive decision, to go ahead and continue. So hopefully we can get her back online. We can get her back in the game very soon. But we will go into overtime. Now it would be something, it would be different if it was a very dominant game. But this is also, it sucks because the game is very even. So you do need that 4th player. We do need Nari, to continue doing as well as she's been doing to keep the game as even as it is. But let's see if they can do. Let's see what they can do with just their 3 players. So it's going to be a B push, and they see all the util, they see everything that's going on, and they are going to push back around to the A side. Defending team might be able to get a little aggressive here, knowing that it's only 3 players versus 4. But as of right now, it looks like they're just going to... Nothing yet. Looks like they're going to just... What a close battle. Shadow going down to minimal health, and he will be below 100 for this next push. Gravestone getting a kill of his own, and it looks like 3 players is all they need. What a headshot. Pensive Urchin being, taking out Gravestone over there in the shower area. Taking out another player. Now it's a 1v1. Can Pensive clutch it out for his team. Uh-oh. He sees it. He knows what it's planted for. He's going to use one of his flashes to clear out lamps. Good, smart decision. Now he's going to have to take him out over here in mid. What's he going to do? Uh-oh. He might just tap it. He might hold it. We don't know what's going on. Shadow coming around now that he hears him. He's going to stick it, it looks like. Or get it back down to half and get the headshot and secure the round and clutch it out for his team. Crazy stuff from Pensive Urchin.
Match point.
Now, as the small PP gang, even though they won that round, I would be very scared because they almost made that work as 3 players. They almost did that collectively as with only 3 people, and that's saying something. So, even with Nari, you know, what would have happened if Nari was here? We don't know. Uh-oh, looks like they're going to get aggressive over here in mid now that they only have 3 players. See if they can make something work. So far, it's working out. They get that 1 kill in mid. Looks like they're going to push on to site. They're pushing on. Small PP gang is holding behind showers so they cannot get flanked. It's going to be the long flank game over here from the defensive team. Shadow, Abel. Oh, they passed right by each other. They literally high-fived each other through the wall and then finally realized, oh, hey, there's an enemy there. And it will come down to a 2v2. Abel and Shadow with the flank versus player 1 and Pensive version. Pensive, guys, you're on the wrong side. That's not your spawn. Abel, Shadow, that's not your spawn. What are you guys doing? And Abel is going to push over there into lamps. He does get the first kill on the player, but they have Pensive to have to worry about. He's going to go for the defuse. He knows he's dropped down. He gets the half, and he does the same thing that Pensive did to him. Got it down to half, went up for the peak, got the kill, and he clutches it for his team. Evening it up 13 to 13. This team is crazy. They're holding it even with 3 players. What is going on? Making a statement just with that alone. Crazy stuff. And it's gonna be 13-13. We're gonna go back to even. It is win by 2, so one of the teams will have to win 2 rounds in a row. And let's see if they can. Let's see which team pulls it out. Let's see which team has the more cojones than the other. Oh no! Player 1 getting that kill in mid. Abel getting the trade, but Pensive getting the double trade, and it will be a 1v3. It is now a 1v3. It is all in Gravestone's hands. Will they be able to get anything? Coming around the corner. Oh my! I am disgusted by that flick. That was a crazy flick. Call it luck, call it skill, call it whatever you want. He got the kill. And he has now made it even more doable for his team. 50 seconds. They know he's in showers. 1 coming around the front, 1 coming around the back. They're going to try to sandwich him in the shower area. But small PP gang changing up his position and taking him out in the shower area. And shutting that round down. Okay, Nookie.
30 seconds left.
Nookie, guys. Okay, now you just look bad. Now you just look bad. Like you can't miss someone that's not moving like that. You can't teabag and then miss. You know, that's something that we're gonna give him a hard time about later. Anyways, small PP gang over trading off to the attacking side. Defending team. Looks like they're kind of debating on what they want to do. 1 for each side. And here they go. Abel going over to A side. Shadow being able to hold B side by himself. But it looks like it's going to be an A push. So let's go over here up into the skies and let's see if we can find, or let's see what we can see. So it looks like we have Shadow holding, or I'm sorry, Gravestone holding the same corner that he's held with the Odin. Abel being able to get that first pick, and in mid, Gravestone being able to crossfire and get the second pick. And it looks like we have 3v2, maybe trying to make it a 14-14 game. Trying to continue this even more. Goodness, getting a third kill and healing himself. Getting a, oh my, that is crazy. The Odin buy works out for him, and they're able to make it 14-14. What does this say about small PP gang? Like are they just having bad rounds? You know, they're being held off by 3 players, and that is crazy. Now again, you know, again, it's more of a difference now that there's only 4 people per team. So getting that one person down, whatchamacallit, is more of a disadvantage than you think, because if the team with 3 players gets 1 kill, it's an even game. If the other team gets 1 kill on them, it's now double the odds of that game. So it just, oh wow, that was crazy. So it just kind of depends. But looks like we have a 1 versus 2 coming out here. Small PP gang, trying to get that 15th round. He's gonna be, player 1 is gonna be sneaking up behind. I don't think Abel knows that, but he's gone over to B long, and player 1 doesn't even know that. Oh, small PP gang getting the kill on him, and that will be the round. Player 1 going off to end the round, and that will be 15-14 for small PP gang. And just back to that discussion real quick, like, what does that say about small PP gang? Like, they're being held off in certain rounds by, you know, by a player or a team with 3 players. So it's either, hey, we're having a little bit of trouble with these 3 players, or it says, hey, big PP support group is really a force to be reckoned with. So it does keep going back and forth, even with Nari being out of the game, unfortunately. But round count is 15-14. Let's see if we can end it right here. Player 1 shaking his head yes, as in they're going to end the game. Let's see if that's a sign. Is that a sign? Are they going to end the game here? Let's find out. Pushing onto B side. Great, or I'm sorry. Oh, Pensive trying to push on. Trying to make something happen, lurking over there on A side, but Gravestone and Abel not letting it happen. Shadow getting another kill over here on B side. It's going to be a 2v3. So far, 2 versus 1, pushing onto, oh, for holding site, but they do get the site, and it will be a rotation from Gravestone and Abel having to retake. Setting up the util, they know where he's at. They know where at least Killjoy is. Oh, pulling out the gun too late. This could be it, ladies and gents. This could be the game. They know where he's at. Being flashed. Swarm grenade holding him off. And that is the game. Nookie getting him through the wall. Player 1 taking out Nari to finish the game. And good stuff to both teams. Small PP gang is going to take it 16-14.